Hey YouTube, I have a funny story to tell you. Before I hop into this story, I have to preface it by saying that I am a silly rabbit. I'm also a curious kitten, and a lot of the times, the things that I go through in life are a direct result of the fact that my risk management skills go directly to fuck it. There I am, newly separated from my wife. When you go through a breakup, you kind of go into a hoe phase. So I'm in my hoe phase, and I decided to download Tinder. And I come across this young lady. Very, very gorgeous, beautiful, clear chocolate skin. I'm the type of person, I will read your Tinder profile just because that's just how I am. She had keywords like sapiosexual and nerd and anime. So I was like, fuck yeah, swipe right. And lo and behold, she swiped right on me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Not only did we match, but she initiated the conversation. Now, if you understand, if you look the way I look, it's very hard to get people to initiate the conversation with you. So I was really excited. I'm like, fuck yeah, man. 2-3 days go through and we're like, coking and joking. It's nothing serious. It's just us trying to figure out if our nerddom intersects. One day, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go out to the venue and listen to some spoken word, maybe do a little poetry myself. If you wanna come through with me, that'd be great, right? She's like, yeah, sure. So I'm like, fuck yeah, text me your address. So she texts me her address, and this address is to an area that is kind of like a type area of the 757. But I pay no never mind to it. It's like, fuck it, there's cheap rent out there. Date night comes around. I go to her place. There's no cars in the parking lot. I'm like, okay, that's fucking weird. And again, I'm like, I text her, I'm like, hey, I'm out front. She's like, hey, I'm on my way. She took like 45 minutes to get outside. Mind you, I'm cool on the outside, but fucking terrified on the inside. This young lady hops out of the apartment complex and comes up to my door. First thing I notice is that she is on the bigger side of life. I don't discriminate against thick girls, but I do have a threshold for my preferences. And she was definitely rubbing right up against that boundary for me. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. Like, no big deal. I'm all about making friends, right? So she hops in the car and she starts talking to me, and I'm like, huh. You have an accent. There's nothing wrong with Caribbean accents. I am half Haitian, I get it. But there's just certain accents that are attached to certain islands that I just don't want to fuck with. It's nothing against them. It's just a personal thing where I'm like, you might be fucking crazy. I don't want that problem. But, fuck it. That's cool. Let's just go out and see what happens, right? She comes off and is like, you know what? I'm not really feeling poetry. I don't really feel like, let's just do dinner and just see where it goes from there. I'm like, fine, fuck it, that's cool. Like, I don't want to force anybody into the things that I like if you're not down for it. So I'm like, all right, let's go get some food. And the moment we get out of the car, she starts harping on the fact that I'm shorter than her. It's nothing new. There are a lot of femmes that I find attractive that are definitely taller than me. And for whatever reason, a lot of them get a kick out of the fact that I am short. But this young lady really dug into it, like heavily.
Oh my God, you are so short.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
My God, you are so short. You're like super tiny. Oh my God, that is so cute. You are so short. Like you're almost like a midget. Oh my, you don't even look that short in your pictures. You are so short.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so cute. Look how short you are.
So whatever, she makes fun of my height and shit. We're conversing or whatever, this, that, and the third, and she's telling me all this stuff. And throughout our 2-hour dinner, it kind of dawns on me that this is not necessarily a person that I want to see beyond this particular night. We'll just see how this ends. We go get some ice cream, drive her back to her place, and we're coking and joking in the car, and she's just rambling on, and then she starts talking about,
oh my God, like I fucking love hookah. Like all I do is just sit at home and chill and watch Netflix and like smoke hookah.
what? That's crazy. Me too.
Do you like hookah?
Yeah, I like hookah.
Well, do you want to come in and we can smoke some hookah for a little bit?
I mean, if you got some vodka, we can make it a night. So we go into her place or whatever, and it's like really nice, smells great and all this other shit. and there's like 2 extra bedrooms. So I'm like, oh shit, you got roommates? She's like, yeah, you know, like I room with this guy and his girlfriend or whatever. And old girl opens the door to her bedroom. There's a hookah on the floor, sitting next to an empty bottle of tequila and a half-drank bottle of Mad Dog 2020. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, I kind of had some drinks. I'm like, but Mad Dog 2020, my dude? She's like, yeah, like, that's the only chaser that I like to have. I have certainly miscalculated this situation. But whatever, we'll do 15 minutes of hookah, then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. She lights up the hookah and shit. We're not even in that motherfucker for 5 minutes until we hear this loud ass fucking banging on her door. And come to find out, it's her roommate. And her roommate is just freaking out. She just starts going off on this girl. And they just start arguing. Can I help you? Look, we're not even that loud. She's only even been here for like 5 minutes. Can you not yell at me, please? Can you please not yell at me? Okay, I'm gonna need you to lower your voice. I already told you about the pan and how it rusted. That is not my problem. I already said I am sorry. I will replace the pan if you want me to replace the pan. But you need to stop yelling at me. I feel like I should go. No, you stay here. I need you to calm. Like, I have guests right now. I need you to stop yelling at me. Can you stop yelling at me? Okay, you're not going to stop yelling? You're not going to stop yelling? Okay. And this is where shit took a turn. Now, mind you, before she attacks her roommate, she has this look in her eyes, and it's the kind of look that I've only seen in Akitas, and that's mostly because those dogs don't bark or growl before they attack you. They just have like this look, and then hair raises on the back of their neck, and then they're just fucking gone. That's exactly what this chick did. I should really go. You know what? You're right. Let me go ahead and walk you out, okay? And she's like, you know, I'm really sorry, and I hope that this doesn't reflect poorly on our date, and I hope I hear from you again and all this other stuff. So, like, I kind of calmly walked back to my car, but I made sure that I deleted Tinder for a little bit and just disappeared for a couple months because I don't want this person to find me. It was crazy. Whew, Tinder, man. Fucking nuts. So yeah, big ups to QueerWOC and her podcast for giving me the idea to tell you guys this story. Like, subscribe, comment, all that other good shit.